In my opinion, Toad Town from the first Paper Mario is the most memorable and the most pleasant, quaint little town to visit or live in due to a variety of reasons. For starters, you arrive at the main gate, which contains a number of things to keep you busy. You have the magnificent welcoming gate that displays the name of the town with pride. Next to it is none other than the pipe that leads to the famous Mario Bros residence, where you can visit to get their autographs or take a few snapshots together. Next up is the town's brainiac, who seemingly contains knowledge on the history of the town itself. You can visit that area if you have any questions regarding that. Next, you have the first of the many shops, which contains a plethora of goods such as mushrooms, fire flowers, pow blocks, and etc. to help you on your journey for a bargain. Next to the shop is a beautiful fountain with a pipe leading to a super block. Careful not to fall into the water itself, as paper and water do not get along well. Lastly, in this area is the Master's Dojo. Here you can sharpen your fighting skills by sparring with the Master and his apprentices, who are always out for a challenge. Upon defeating them will net you diplomas proving you have defeated them successfully. Up next is the center of the town, the heart, if you will. This serves as an intersection for entering Pleasant Path if you go right, Southern Toad Town if you go down, Shooting Star Summit if you go up, and the main gate if you go left. If you are interested in reading the latest news or gossip, you can read all about Mario's latest status on the billboard. Next up is none other than the House of Merlin, who is capable of reading your fortune and predicting your next destination, in which you must go for a small fee. Next is the town's post office. Here you can fulfill all of your postal needs by sending letters to your loved ones, as well as receiving letters to your partners and reading them one by one. Next is the Toad Inn, where you can rest your weary soul after a long day of venturing. The best part is, this Toad is quite the Samaritan, as he doesn't charge a fee and lets you sleep for free. Next is the town's garden, who is carefully cared for by Min T. This also serves as a portal to Flower Fields in Chapter 6. Now we have the one and only badge shop, who is currently being run by Ralph, and his son presumably. Up to 3 badges are displayed, and are cycled if you leave the area and come back. Next up, if you go north from here, you will see the lovely Peach's castle. Well, if Bowser didn't snatch it out of the ground and into the sky, it's just a pile of rubble now. If you enter the rightmost area, you will visit the secluded house where you can have your fortune read and swap star pieces for more badges. Going to the upper level of the summit leads to the gateway to Star Haven, which serves as the entrance to the final Bowser fight. Afterwards, entering the southern part of the town includes the cowardly Toad Guard, who is supposed to be guarding against intruders, but is too afraid to do so. Maybe this profession isn't for him. Next up is the famous Taste Tea, who is the town's gourmet chef, who is willing to cook anything for you, as long as you bring her the ingredient. Next is the Toad Town Sewers, which is home to the most vile of rogues and shady characters, and all sorts of baddies. It's also home to blue pipes that serve as shortcuts to towns you have already visited previously. Going south once more will lead to the town's train station, which contains a train leading to Mount Rugged, and a secret pipe leading to an underground gambling parlor, where you can have a chance to increase your coins. Next to it is the town's little oink farm, where you can pay a fee to spawn in little pigs to enjoy watching in their pen. If you return to the previous location and go left, you will reach the eastern side, which includes a shady character who claims he is able to maximize either your HP, FP, or BP for a hefty fee, but the catch is that 2 of your other stats will decrease by 5 in exchange. He's sneaky because he doesn't explicitly mention this, and there are no refunds in case you are not satisfied. Next to him is the town's second shop, which contains a bit more expensive but more powerful items such as stone caps and thunder rages. Entering the leftmost area is the town's port, where it contains a music club called Club 64. You will find a lyric composer and a renowned vocalist, and a bar of some sort for patrons to enjoy as they drink. Below this is a giant whale that transports you to Lava Lava Island for Chapter 5. You can relax by the water for a chance to reflect on your past adventures. Overall, Toad Town holds a special place in my heart out of all the Paper Mario main hub worlds, due to being such a comfy place to stroll around. Despite the town being in danger most of the time, it's still a quaint little town that I wish was a real location, because I would immediately move here. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more analysis videos, challenge and ranking videos like this.